and the drive was opened before by the different company. Why it's a weird spot for that platter damage? Because this part, you need to take it out. I hope nobody did that with the finger. See it? This is someone's fingerprint. That's not mine. I have protection. Take a look. This is actually someone's fingerprints. How you can work without the fucking gloves, man? Kurwa, jakie A! Hi everybody, how's it going? Today I want to show you one of my favorite features in PC3000 Portable Pro. We're gonna do it on the drive like this one. This is external WD Easy Store. It looks like a helium drive inside. There was a few stickers on it probably before, and looks like someone opened the enclosure before. This is what I like. This is what is actually, I was missing that feature. It's a power monitor. I was missing it in PC3000 Portable 3, which is actually over there. I work on it every single day because this is still really powerful device. And I have it over there. Yeah, that small dude on the desk, where is on that messy desk. PC3000 Portable 3 doesn't have that feature. That feature was applied, I think, in PC3000 Express, but I'm not sure. I don't have an Express here. Orhan has it on his desk. I have Pro, I have Portable 3, of course, which is my main data recovery tool right now. I have PC3000 Portable 3, and I have UDMA. So I can work on 4, 7, and actually 9 drives at the same time. So I can work on the 9 cases at the same time. Only the cases which needs PC3000, of course, PC3000 tool. I can work on 9 hard cases which needs PC3000 tools. Except that, of course, I can work on the easy cases which needs only maybe RStudio or UFS, something simple. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is it. This is that feature here. So what tells me about the drive? It tells me the consumption of the power, what the power goes into the drive. So I can easily say if something was wrong with the drive. So for example, this drive here, right now I'm working on the SMR drive, and take a look how long it's gonna take. So here I can go back into the past and see what the drive was doing. So the, how to call it, the thieves, like that. It means actually the drive was reading. This drive is pretty stable. It reads 5-6 megabytes per second. Right now I'm reading the drive almost 24 hours. It needs another day and 7 hours to read. Why it reads so slow? Because this is a SMR drive. So you have to stop relocation, you have to stop the clicking issue, and you need to read it really slow to make the drive pretty stable. So like you can see, let's go into the log. Since 24 hours, I had only 2 clicks here. And it was during the setting everything up, the whole case, when I had to change a few parameters and see when the drive gonna be stable enough to let it running. So you can move that window. Of course, you're gonna see different patterns on the different issues. For example, when the drive will have a heads issue or the different issues, you're gonna see the different patterns. We're gonna try to see if we can do it. I'm gonna try to show you that on this drive. If not, I'm gonna try to find a different drive. Of course, that feature... Kurwa, ja zapomniałem jak się streamuje. Of course, that feature is separate for each channel. So for example, here is only port 0, which is, I don't want to move that drive, which is actually SMR drive. You have that case here. Let's go and see what we can, kurwa, what we can do here. About the SMR drives, I'm gonna do a couple of videos since I went to really good trainings. First in Acelab, second was in Poland in Hex service. I'm gonna show you a few nice tricks and probably those tricks gonna help you. Okay, let's go and see what we have here. Yeah, definitely the drive was open. Kurwa mać. Yeah, this is helium drive, like you can see, and the drive was opened before by the different company. Yeah, so you should have a seal here, metal sealed. We're gonna go to my bench because I have a new setup there, of course. So let me show you. Take a look how sexy it is. Ah, yeah. I have a few new tools there, which I'm gonna show you today. But first, let's see what we can do here. Of course, we need to take those PCBs from the drive. So now we need to go to bench and see what is wrong with the drive. Let's go. Hello. Okay. So first we need to do a couple of things here. We need to turn it on, of course. Protection. Don't forget about protection, guys. Protection is the most important part in the data recovery world. Co ja pierdolę w ogóle? Yeah, there is another screw, I forgot. Okay, so... Oh god. Oh god. Actually, I saw something. I'm not sure if you can see it. There is a lot of shavings inside of the drive. And here we have a platter damage. Which looks a little bit weird to me. This one is not gonna be cheap, for sure. Also, the heads are smashed, the sliders are ripped, so probably the rest of the platter is gonna have some platter damage as well. I have to take all the platters, I have to take the heads here, all the platters out and check them if they are damaged. How can I take the heads from the drive like that? Of course, I'm not gonna do it right now since I don't have approval from the client. But a couple of weeks ago, HDD Surgery made a new tools for WD drives and for Hitachi helium drives. Which fits here. And you can easily take the heads out now. So this is pretty nice. Actually, I couldn't wait for it. Really, like, it was something what I was really wanted to have. Yeah, HDD Surgery, they make awesome tools, really awesome tools. I have a new guy here. Yeah. So every like good data recovery technician needs to have compressed air to clean the platters from the shavings like that. Yeah, but this part I can't clean it. That's weird. You know why? It's really weird spot. Probably different company took the heads out. This is what I think. Kurde, pierdole, nie widać tego w kamerze. Jest. Okay, so I hope it's really hard to show you, but this is here. I know it looks like I'm touching the platters right now with the tweezers, but it's not. But I'm not doing that. Why it's a weird spot for that platter damage? Because this part, you need to take it out. I hope nobody did that with the finger. Okay. Since we know what we need to do with the drive, now I need to ask the customer if he's gonna approve it. But that's gonna be a lot. Uh-huh. See it? This is someone's fingerprint. That's not mine. I have protection. Take a look. This is actually someone's fingerprints. How you can work without the fucking gloves, man? So I assume this is a piece of the fucking finger as well on that platter. Okay, let's close it up. I'm fucking pissed right now. Okay, so this drive gonna be a project. Let's go and check the power monitor feature. But first maybe let's put everything together like it was before. Okay, so how to read those graphs here and what they tells you. Like you can see here, this drive reads pretty stable, and this is how the graph looks like when the drive is fine and not much is wrong with it. Over here, we have a drive which is after heads replacement. You can see right now the speed is terrible because it hits bad areas and poor surface actually. And you can see those graphs here. When you're gonna do a lot of data recoveries and you're starting to see different patterns, you're gonna be able to figure out what is wrong with the drive. For example, where you're gonna try to estimate the drive not gonna get ready, and you're gonna see the special pattern here, you're gonna be able to figure out, okay, the drive needs heads because of the faulty preamp or things like that. Unfortunately, I don't have the good drive to show you that preamp, that heads right now. Of course, my PC3000 tool is busy right now. I do actually 3 data recoveries from 3 different drives. Right now, I have only USB port 3. So this is one drive. This is the second drive here. And the third drive I have, this is actually SSD, which I'm working on right now. And like you can see on every single drive, on every single case, the patterns are different, of course. The patterns are different, of course, since these are different drives with the different issues. So you can ask me why you like that feature so much. If you are next to the drive, you can listen them. You are able to listen the drive with the stethoscope, and you exactly know what the drive does. Not every case is like that. I work a lot of time from home, for example, for the companies who does the remote support for the different companies, for the technicians who work remotely. It's super important to know what the drive does. For example, I can work from here.
Hi babe, are you still working?
Yeah, like you can see here, I'm still doing data recovery. And there is an interesting pattern here on power monitor. Yeah, the heads are failing on that drive, so we're gonna need to replace them again because this is a second time. So the drive needs next heads probably. I was doing a cleaning, I cleaned that surface, but still there is something wrong with it. There's also no possibility to clean everything, the scratches and everything, and that's the parts where the heads hit some bad surface. Yeah. When I'm shopping,
Is he hiding? Hey, what are you doing?
I got caught. I'm working again. I just got the access to the drive, so I can actually see here how does it work. This is 2.5 inches WD drive, so I have only 5-volt rail here, and I can see what the drive is doing now. It's after the head swap, like you can see in the background here there is a lot of bad areas, but actually I know what the drive is doing right now. This is a really good feature, that power monitor. Of course, that feature has a lot of different settings. Here you can set up the transparency, you can hide 12 volts channel when you are working on the 5 volts, only on the 5 volt external drive, like I do right now. You can change a lot of settings here, the colors, things like that. You can hide the voltages. That's pretty nice. I really like it. So like you can see, you can exactly see what the drive was doing. There is 100 seconds of the history, so almost 2 minutes. So it's enough to check what the drive was doing in the past. When you're gonna use a log to it, you exactly know what the drive was doing. The most important part, what you can see actually, is how much current does the drive consume over time. And this is what tells us actually a lot. So if you're gonna be, for example, in a different state, different country, and you're gonna do a support session for someone, you exactly know what the drive does. So that's it for today. I hope, like always, I hope you learned something, and soon I will come back with a lot of videos. I hope you are gonna like them. See you. Bye now.